Build a sound money. Sound money. Hey, it's Ugly Old Goat. I'm going to do another public show here just briefly for the update on what I think is going to
Goat
be.
lady is on her way, so
Yeah, the goat. Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
as
yeah.
pretty
She's
as
not.
goat lady, but
No, you're not. That's for sure.
you
But
know,
she is fashionably late this morning. We have a full family and everything, so
yeah,
it's okay if she doesn't make it on time. She's been doing. Her plate's really full, guys, and so is ours. But that's
yeah,
okay. So.
yep,
Uh, Guys, I just want to let everybody know that if you're watching this, I mean, I have a decent following, about, I don't know, 12,000 people, which just amazes me. Why would they want to follow an ugly old goat?
right,
But my giving back to Bitcoin, and again, what I do is I teach HODL, save, and build it. And this is my building. I want to just put on the very best conference, hitting some really hard topics with people that I really respect, in the Bitcoin community, and a lot of guys that aren't that well known that have been recommended to me, or
right,
I've just follow on my read their articles. Say this, and it's kind of like it. I invited them to come, and if they accepted, they're in. And if
yeah,
they didn't, some of them will say, "Well, it's kind of too late now because we've got everything figured out." But I wanted to show the schedule. First of all, it's number one. If you're going to come, please sign up as soon as you can. Okay, because this rate is not going to stay where it's at. This is 5 days, 4 nights, accommodations and everything, 1995. But if you sign up through any of the speakers on the panelist page, you'll get a 15% discount. Can we show them briefly just how that works? I'll take some coffee too,
yeah,
who are sitting
yeah,
here.
yeah. I was
Fill me
actually
up.
gonna ask you.
All right.
Oh,
So let's show them how it works, because if you want to support me, just hit my picture. And if you want to support Tone Vase or Jimmy Song or any of these other guys, just hit their picture on the panelist group, and it'll take you to another page. But I'm going to show you exactly how to do it here. We should have our coffee before we sit down there, but
yeah,
we were drinking it. We just ran out.
my bad.
All right.
All
So
right,
let's
so
go to the panelists and show them how it works.
here we go.
All right. Boom. Like, you can hit Ugly Old Goat. That way I get the 10%.
Yeah.
So, but you'll get a 15%
So
discount.
here's kind of like the small schedule we
Yeah.
have, if you will, right?
Yeah.
Small agenda. Oh,
They have me on everything. I told them, no, I'm not on this whole thing.
right.
But anyway, what happens is everybody where they're appearing, I'm not on all these panels. I don't know why they put it up that way. That'll be fixed. But the number one thing is you just hit register for conference on my panel page. Okay. Now that takes us to our website. That's the referral code. That's my
Yeah,
referral
that's
code.
yours.
So all you do is you sign up for it, and you'll get a 15% discount. But guys, you don't have to support me. If you want to support Tone Vase or Jimmy Song, Giacomo,
Yeah,
Bitcoin, Juan Galt, all of these guys, they're on there. If they're a friend, or if you're invited
yeah.
by one of
Yeah,
our
for
members,
instance, like,
all of our members have a referral code. So if you're invited by a member, then we can.
right.
That's probably my wife. So, uh, anyway, the just let it go. Whoops.
She's,
I guess I ought to go.
yeah,
All right, just a moment. I'll be back.
yeah. He has to pick up the phone.
Hello. 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 Oh, she needs to open the door. You go
All
ahead
right,
and go.
all right. I'll go.
All right. She just.
So you can keep
We,
talking.
okay. Yeah, we saw. We're interrupting the show, so you can be on the show. Eddie's been doing it with me, so I can share all this stuff with you. And
Yeah, but I'm locked outside.
yeah, I know you're locked outside. So at any rate, we do have security down here, so we're gonna let you in. And I'm going to go through, because you haven't seen what we've done here, and then you can explain what you're doing. And, we just need to show everybody that things are going to be changing, particularly next week. We have, I'm going to let you tell about that, but I'll wait till you get up here so you can see what's going on. Oh, all right, all right. So here we go. Oh, the joys of having a family, We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 grandchildren, and 3 children, And well, anyway, we had a full house. I bought a big bucket of chicken. Here she is. All right.
Hi. Hey guys, good morning.
All right. So yeah, what we're doing is Shibley's got the website all fixed up now. So
Oh,
it
really?
works. So we're ready to go to the next level. We just didn't want to go to the next level till we have all of our T's crossed and our I's dotted, and it's getting there. So basically, the way it works, Eddie, you're going to have to do this for us still. Okay. All right. So just punch on Juan Galt was just punch on his number, I think, or hit Thomas Hunt, hit any of them. Just whoever you want to support, guys. You hit their panel, and it's actually going to take you to our website. Now, you go there. There's Juan Galt. That shows all the events he's going to be moderating or speaking at. And then where it says register for conference, you go right there, and you register. Okay. And there's his code. You've already got a code there. He gets, you'll get a 15% discount, and Juan Galt will get a 10% bonus of what you're paying, just because he brought us, somebody, and that we didn't solicit him, he did. Right. And we have members. I mean, I have a small membership group. It's not cheap. I charge a tenth of a Bitcoin if you want to become a member, and that price has been constant. So it started out about $200 or $300, and now it's $30,000. So or $3,500. So it's not cheap, and you don't need it because I publish all my stuff publicly. What the big advantage you get is you get some perks, and you get to see my actual live trading. I publish all my trades, so people can see what I'm doing. So you can hit Giacomo. Hit Giacomo. There he is, and he's going to be the. Well, I'm going to put that. He's going to be the keynote speaker at the award dinner. And there you go. If you want to support him, you go down there, and there's his code. You can reward Giacomo. It works out easy. So it's kind of a
it's easy and more cheaper.
Yeah, but only through July 5th. On the 6th, this price is going to go up because we have not really promoted it yet. And I wanted to let everybody know what it includes, because there'll be other details we kind of have to work out. Guys, accommodations are included. So if you get the full package, and you can buy it individually, but the full package, except you can't do the adventure tour unless you go to the conference. We're not letting you do that. And you can't go to just the carnivory dinner if you don't go to the we have a ticket. We can buy an extra carnivory dinner ticket. I think that's on there. At any rate, let's go and hit. Let's hit somebody. Hit Jimmy Song. Let's see if Jimmy Song has hit his picture. Go to the schedule. Go to panelists. You got to go to the panelists. Yeah, hit Jimmy's picture there. That's going to take you. That shows all the things that he's going to be participating in. Thank God for Bitcoin. Of course, he wrote that one. What is the future of Bitcoin banking, managing, and he's going to be a moderator, or he's going to be on that panel. And then he's going to be on the moderator for managing and hedging risk on the Bitcoin standard. And then Bitcoin legal tender, should it be embraced or abolished? And that Tone Vase is going to moderate. I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm deliberately not on that panel because I'm kind of in a controversial, I don't know, people have been kind of getting, there it is. There's his code. If you sign up that way, you'll get 15% off, okay? And you'll reward Jimmy. He'll get a little reward for it. But guys, we haven't gotten on the show. They haven't promoted it because I have members. If you have a member that emails you or sends you, hey, this is going to be a great conference, use this discount code to get 15% off. Use their code, because I want to support the people that have supported me. I call this building. And I did this with 10 Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $3,500 and built the website and started this whole thing. Well, now Bitcoin's $35,000. It was $60,000. I'm doing that same Bitcoin and putting together this conference. That's what building is about. This is how Bitcoin works. And so I think it's a great teaching mechanism of how to put yourself on the Bitcoin standard. So it's a real-time demonstration of how this all fits together and works. And on the 6th, we will be raising the rate. It will be $26.95. I was gonna try and keep it down, but no, they said nope. You've got it underpriced anyway, but they'll get 15% off of that. So don't wait, because we could sell out very quickly, but regardless, the price is going to go up. So don't come to us on the 6th and say, oh, can I get that old rate, because doesn't work that way. What the conference includes is 5 days. You come in on Wednesday, which is, I think, the 11th, and the carnivory dinner is that evening. And then the conference starts the following day. And you can go to the schedule and hit the schedule there. And they just updated this because I wanted to make some changes. So we start out with Thank God for Bitcoin. We have three of the authors of that book, and so that'll be fascinating. And then we also have a Bitcoin mechanic who is a professed Christian. And then Knut, he says, well, I'm an atheist, but I want to be on this one. So I said, okay. So,
That's great. That's great.
This is we're tolerant. We're tolerant of atheists. We'll put up with you. And then we go on to the difference between Bitcoin and the Bitcoin standard. And I wrote an article about that some time ago, and I'd like to see that idea develop further, because I think Bitcoin is definitely a technological innovation, but it's the application that's really what the Bitcoin standard is and will be. And there's a difference of opinion of what the Bitcoin standard is. I mean, I love Saifedean's book. He's the original Bitcoin standard bearer, but I know we have a different viewpoint on where it's going. And there's such things as in-house debates in Bitcoin, and we have to have these kind of debates, have these kinds of discussions, have a great time doing it, and walk away as friends. And that's what this whole conference is about. What is the future of Bitcoin banking? And so I'm on that panel. I wanted to, because I got my own ideas. E.C. Howard's my mentor, and he calls it a lost art. Then we have a little break, a little snack break, and we put break, but there'll be a snack break. How to use Bitcoin as your treasury. And guys, who came up with that phrase? That is Michael Saylor, who's just done all this wonderful work explaining Bitcoin and making it in a way that the layman can understand it. And I thought that was a great phrase. It's essentially the same thing I've been teaching, that hodl first. You got to get your hodl, and then you reward yourself, and then you build on it. You don't have everything tied up in Bitcoin. Now, maybe if you're young and take the risk, you can. At one time, everything I had was in Bitcoin. Well, not anymore. We've got all kinds of other assets.
Yeah, we have our houses, we have our cars, we have some
I've been buying some of my old coins. I used to mint gold coins,
yeah.
and I've been buying some of
silver
these, guys.
too.
This is what you do, and it's a way of building wealth responsibly. Okay, hold it like that if you can. There you go. I don't know which camera it is. So that's another thing that you can do. You can diversify, and to me, the big future in Bitcoin is going to be all the assets that are going to be offered on the marketplace that can be collateralized with Bitcoin. And to me, the future is the producers of the world, the entrepreneurs of the world. I think are the ones who are going to take Bitcoin to the next level. I don't think offering a cash system to poor people is going. Maybe these guys are right, but if it's such a great idea, I don't know why it has to be forced as legal tender. And so that's another great discussion that I'm looking forward to. Bitcoin legal tender. Should it be embraced or abolished? And I really looking forward to that. And I picked Tone Vase to moderate that because he's pretty fair and he understands all the arguments. And we have people that will have a variety of views here. Then that night, we actually after that between 6:30 and 8, we have a buffet.
We have a little buffet,
By
a
the
snack
pool,
buffet by
yeah,
the
with
pool.
entertainment, yeah.
Yeah, with some Mexican dancers. Beautiful, beautiful Mexican dance. With the women will be nice, beautiful Mexican dresses, dancing with the no macho men, but Mexican men dress up, and will be 1 hour we stay with that show, and we wanted everybody enjoy. Not just for sit, just there for watch the program. It's not you wanna watch, you wanna talk, you wanna
Right.
walk around the pool and talk with the people and somebody else, and so it's more social
Right.
time.
And yeah, and then at 8, so that's from 6:30 to 8. Then at 8 o'clock, we actually are going to have the awards dinner, and that's the only speaker that we have. I wanted Giacomo's probably the funniest guy talking about Bitcoin, and we want this to be a fun conference and entertaining. So he'll be the big part of the entertainment on Thursday night, and we'll also be making awards there. We got some other things that are going to be at that. I think it's going to be really
A big surprise.
big surprise from 8 to 10, and again, this is all included. With your ticket. You have a room for 2, but the event and all this stuff is only for you if you if you want to go to some of these other things. You'll have to.
Yeah, we had more activities for
Yeah, we have
everybody else.
activities, yeah.
But I
But
have
we're yeah.
somebody asked something ugly
Uh-huh.
and said if the ticket use had one night at the hotel room, but not. We have people that buy the ticket for the conference have 2 nights room. Is Wednesday and
Thursday night.
But the person that buy the ticket for the carnivore dinner have Wednesday night too. Accommodation.
Right,
Wednesday night
Wednesday
too.
and Thursday.
Wednesday,
Right. So you
Thursday, Friday.
Well, you want to come
But-
you want to check in on Wednesday anyway, because the conference starts early in the morning
Early in the morning,
on Thursday. So you want to come in on Wednesday, and that's
and Friday and Saturday will be at the ranch. Okay?
right. Friday after the conference, we go. We'll have transportation going from the Lucerna Hotel to the Horsepower Ranch, and we've got all the logistics for that worked out. We'll have your luggage out there, and then as you check in, your luggage will be waiting for you, and as you check in, you'll be assigned, a room. It's kind of a fancy bunkhouse, so you're not going to have a room to yourself. If you're a family or a couple, you will. But how many people are in the room? At least 2, right?
Unless 2,
Yeah.
yes, unless 2, because our some room they have 2 big beds or 3 bunk bed, 2 bunk bed with full bed.
Right.
Have to be 3 or 4 people.
And
in one
it's only for
room.
one. Again, the conference is for one person. There's not 2 accommodations so you will have to at least buy. We'll have some kind of a adventure. I mean, you can buy an adventure tour ticket by itself. You can do that,
Yep.
or we were. I mean, that's basically the way they're going to have to do it. Or we'll have something where they can just have the accommodations and the dinner and so forth. But that is the conference. If you bring somebody else, it's going to cost a little bit extra to bring that.
Yeah, we
person.
have little extras, but you can pay here if you want.
Yeah.
But like the shuttle,
Mm-hmm.
the transportation, you have to pay a little bit extra. At the ranch here in Ensenada, we will have, on Thursday, we will have adventure tour for the people that don't go to the conference. We are going to
What?
La Bufadora. on
Oh, we're not an
Thursday.
event. We call them. Don't call it. They're not getting in the cars. No, they're
No,
just
no, 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 no.
a tourist.
No,
a tourist tour.
A tour, yes, a tour. And
Right, they
Thursday,
go to Bufadora,
Thursday morning
right.
to the La Bufadora, and Saturday, Friday we move to the ranch, and Saturday
Right.
we have adventure things. things
Yeah.
for the children, and we will have horses, we will have ATVs, we will have electric bike too. You wanna go around the
All right.
the ranch? Yeah, that's the ranch offered to
Oh,
us.
really?
Yes,
Really?
them are so
Nice.
nice that them are
Okay.
offering more activities for the people that don't go to
Yeah,
the
we'll have
tour.
a play. There's be a nice playground out there for all the children.
Yes, we will have children's activities, and we will have babysitter too. If you need,
Right.
then
And so
let
you
know
can go,
us
mom and dad
time.
can both go on, and the children can too, as long as they're 8 years or older. It's okay to
Like
go.
6 years old, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
If you want
6,
it,
yeah,
they
if they
can go
want
with
to.
you. But you have to pay the extra for the extra seats. You have to pay extra.
Yeah.
Cars will be available.
It's
after the
available, yeah.
ranch.
And same if you bring your your wife or girlfriend, and you're there, you'll have to depending upon what you want to do. If because you can sign up for the adventure tour out there. We'll have enough for everybody that
Okay,
wants to
but
go.
I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, it's not clear. People that come for the conference and don't go to the dinner,
Mhm.
carnivore dinner, they can check up in Wednesday too. Check
Yeah,
in.
they can
Sorry,
check in.
check
They don't have
yes.
to. They don't have to go to Canary. If they just want a conference ticket, you can just do the conference ticket. Now our members, we let them get either or. The one guy I noticed bought just the tour, and one guy just bought the conference, and then some other guys bought the whole package. I do recommend the whole package. It just,
Yeah, but if you look, sometimes we say, oh, we just have these days, sometimes for the work, for the family or whatever. But at the last time you wanna go to the adventure tour, you are welcome. You can sign in after the conference
Right.
if you decide. But let know us in advance if it's possible, or you itinerary, because we had to arrange uh, the drivers,
Yeah.
the shuttle,
And next
and the
week
accommodation and all that.
we'll have our new studio ready downstairs, and then we're going to have the event organizer, Christina, and I can never pronounce it. Karina. And they are really top notch. I mean, they just grabbed this thing. They're so excited about showing off Ensenada and making this a hub for Bitcoin. And they see the same vision that we have. And they, well, Christina she'll tell her own story, but she's down here by choice. She's went to school in Canada. She's been all over the world, but this is her love, and she calls it the jewel of the Baja, and it really is. That's what we consider it
Yeah,
too.
and me too, because I live in La Paz and I stay in Los Cabos, but you know what? I really don't like that place. I love Ensenada. I don't born here, but I love Ensenada, and I wanna die here. I live here. I wanna die here in Ensenada.
Okay.
I can go somewhere else, but I will always return to my city.
Yeah, and she's perfectly related. She's actually her husband is her family has a 10% interest in all the Lucerna hotels, so she's really broke her back yesterday to give us a good deal on this thing. That's why we've been able to keep the price where it's at. I mean, if you can't price this thing individually and get it to where we have it now. And so we are going to raise
because
it.
if we separate, the costs are going so high. That's why we had the package. But in case that you don't need, it's okay. We can bring to you the service, any part that you want. You
Yeah.
don't want to have all package. But we are welcome here for arrange and prepare everything for you.
The number one thing I just want to emphasize, if you're going to come to this thing, don't wait. Get your ticket now. Support your favorite speaker. Get a 15% discount. And because once, we start promoting this, and, some of these, I know Jimmy Song Tone Vay's got 250,000 followers, and once people catch on, it's gonna just, we can just feel it bubbling up, and the issues are getting real serious and really good, and particularly I think this legal tender issue is a hot button that needs to be addressed, and so we're gonna do it, and
Day two, right?
hmm?
Day two. You have one.
No, I think it's day one. I think it's the bottom. It's one.
Next day.
The last. Scroll down. Yeah, the last one. Yeah, go. You should be straight. One up. Go up a little bit. There it is. Bitcoin legal tender. Should it be embraced or abolished? Okay. And that's a good question because, and it became really evident to me when I, was watching what was going on in Miami. And there was Ron Paul say, I've worked all my life to abolish legal tender laws. And then here we go. We introduced, we got Bitcoin's legal tender now in San Salvador. And boy, when anybody that questioned it was, including myself, they were enemies of Bitcoin. Now, no, we're not. We're not. In fact, and I really was offended when people were doing that to George Selchin because he's been a free market advocate and he's a scholar in the sound money movement and the free banking movement. And he's not anti-Bitcoin. He's very skeptical of Bitcoin, which I think we all should be. It's it's not, it's not going to be an easy path, and I don't see, it's going to take a long time for us, and it's better to go slow and do it right than just jump in, say, and cram it down everybody's throats.
I'm agree with you.
So, and I think the best people to do that are producers and entrepreneurs. It's like, we lived in the poorest area of Ensenada for years, and you can help to a degree, but you can't just come in and because learning, it takes time to learn things. It just does. And to just
people don't learn,
No, they learn the hard. We all learn the hard way. It's through experience. It's through hard work. It's by making mistakes. That's how we learn. And this idea that we've got virtual money now and we can virtually run your world better than you can. That's a very arrogant attitude. And I don't like some of these phrases that we have now. What is it? Stay poor thing. Just ignore us and stay poor. That's. I know what. I don't blame the people. It's very arrogant and very offensive. And I don't want to be part of that. Part of Bitcoin.
Yeah, but look, like you say, we are living in a poor neighborhood years ago, and we tried to help the people there. We did help, and we love help. We love help. We make the construction and everything. But look, here in Mexico, either the president said the rich had to help the poor for lift up the poor people. But that's the mentality people have here. But
instead of that, we're teaching them to lift themselves up. That's that we need to teach.
But, them thinking you had to if you had money, you had to give to me. If you had money, you had to help me up. But they don't want to lift up. They want to. I told my mom 2 or 3 weeks ago I was stressful doing a lot of things. Either if we stay here, so comfort right now, we had to run almost every day doing here, and another thing all day long. Sometimes my day is 6:30, 7 a.m. to midnight.
Yeah, and we could retire. We don't have to do any of this.
We don't have, but we love that. I told my mom, look, Mom, my mom was last week in home, and she's preparing delicious food. And I will share with you guys a little bit of my mother's food at the ranch. It's a big surprise for you too. But anyway, I told my Mom, do you think you see that a lot of people say, the God lady are driving nice new brand new car and she's going to the best restaurant and all that. Okay, but sometimes we don't have time for drive, relax. Oh, by the way, I hit a little bit one car this morning in my way driving here.
What? I did the thing. Your brother parked behind sideways, and I was stormed. I nicked his car with my new Bronco. I don't see any damage, but
he's got to pay for your new Bronco.
No, he just needs to park parallel. He parked so if I went straight back, I clipped him. So, and it was dark, and oh, geez.
But anyway, and I told my mom, people think that I had relaxed life, watching the TV anytime that I want, but no. Sometimes we don't have 5 minutes either for have lunch or for have breakfast. We are running. Sometimes our breakfast is by 4 p.m., 5 p.m., or breakfast. And a lot of people here in Mexico like to see the series, the telenovela. Sometimes, huh?
Yeah, soap operas.
Okay.
Soap operas and novellas.
Yeah, and they
It's been-
talk. And sometimes they ask to me, "Oh, and what do you think about this?" Somebody, I say, "Who is that?" "Oh, for the show they are watching, and they how poor lady." I say, "Look, you know what? I never watched that kind of programs."
Well, you used to. You used to like
When
them.
I
Yeah. And when you're sick, too.
When
you're
I'm sick. Yes, when I'm sick. Because when I'm not sick, I have no time either.
I'll tell you what, COVID's the best thing that's happened to her because she almost died from it last Christmas. And but after she recovered, I don't know what's gotten into you, but you're like the woman that I knew when I first met you. The story, our history is when I met her, she was in good health, and then after about a year, she was just chronically ill, and I knew her enough that I knew she wasn't a hypochondriac, because otherwise there doesn't look like there's anything wrong with her. And then finally, it took us a year. It was our original family doctor because he was just puzzled by it, and then he did the fibromyalgia test, and it just hit. That's it. So once we got diagnosed, it's been helpful. But it's not
that way. They know what medication I have
and
to
they
drink.
say, and they say fibromyalgia. The good news is you don't die from it, but the bad news is you wish you were dead most of the time. So it's just you're in chronic pain.
But look, we have a good doctor too.
Yeah.
We like that doctor. He's almost.
And the
it's
healthcare
more
is
than
good
my
down there, as
doctor
long
is
as it's private.
A friendship, a private doctor. Anything that happened to me, I sent message to him, and he told me, okay, you had to go and have this medication, and we start the treatment. But anyway, after that we are busy all day long. But you know what? This thing is that way. But I don't know. Either the president said, "Oh, the rich had to help the poor people," but we do help.
Well,
but
it's
it's not
volunteer,
just give you money for that people have a breakfast or lunch. You have to help that people for learn how earn that money for the lunch on the dinner.
Yeah, and some of these charitable institutions really don't help. One thing that I like to do is a lot of these churches and charitable institutions like to come down here and then build houses for people. And I don't think that really helps, because people, they get the religion for the free house.
Yeah, and look, I know some families
and
that they must for the houses, they build the houses
and
they
rent them
rent
out.
or they sell.
So, yeah.
Yes, and buy another, or they went for buy another little lot and ask again for another church for have a house.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
A lot of people do that, more in the neighborhood that we was living. But look, that is a lot of people keep that mentality. But I come from nothing. I was having anything before ugly, but we worked together, and we did a lot of things.
And I had was a little business that was ongoing. I was pretty well out of it, but she never understood my debt, because I know how to use debt. I use debt to finance equipment. I don't use it to buy TVs or any luxury. Everything that we have, we own. But I will go into, like,
Thank
in
God
this
for
conference,
that.
I'm taking a risk. I'm having to sell Bitcoin now to finance this thing, which is fine, because it's where we want to take it. So hopefully we'll get our funds back. But you know what? If I don't, I'm accomplishing what I want to accomplish, and doing what I want to be doing. So it's a risk I'm willing to take, and glad to just be able to do it. I mean, imagine, I couldn't have done this 2 years ago. We couldn't have done a conference like this 2 years ago. We did the cruise, which was when we came out on it, but
It was fun.
It was fun.
Was
But this is a
fun.
lot more moving parts and pieces to it.
Yes, and you will learn, guys. If you wanna come, you will learn about the speakers, about the everything that we are preparing here for you. But after that you learn at the conference, you will enjoy the time. You will have we have adventure, we have shows, we have another tours, and you wanna bring. Somebody asked to me. Somebody asked his. That's
wha-
why the Lucerna.
Lasona, yeah.
Yeah, but this guys is 5 nights, 5 days, 5 nights,
5 days, 4 nights.
4 nights.
Yeah.
Okay. Starting
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and
Thursday,
Saturday night.
Friday,
No.
and Saturday. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
Yeah,
5 days and
5
4 nights.
days
It gets
and 4 nights.
confusing. It gets
Wednesday
confusing.
night. Everything start in Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You can arrive Wednesday, make the check-in, and you check out on Saturday.
And what's
Two
going to
different
happen,
branches.
guys, if you buy your ticket now, what's going to happen is you're going to be on a. We're going to take you to where everybody is. So we need to know when you're coming in, so we can arrange to be there to pick you up. We have an event coordinator. That'll be Christina. She'll be on next week, including Karina and also Salvador. And Salvador is actually her brother, and he'll be running the tours. And we really went on one of his, because we do this on our own, but he invited, well, why don't you come along with one of our tours so you see how I do it? And I'm so glad we did, because he's professional. He has an eye. He knows where everybody is at, and he makes sure everybody is safe. It's a good trip, and it was a very watchful eye. So what happens is we leave on the Saturday. We're going to leave, and we'll go up to Ojo Negro and have real tacos at a real
Real
tacos.
tacos in the little town. You can share there with the people.
It's
a little town.
It's a good town,
Dusty
dusty, dirty
town.
Mexican town.
But you will enjoy. You will be so dirty, guys. Like I said last time, come prepared for be dirty. Bring some tennis shoes or walking shoes or boots.
That's
You
just
don't
on
go.
Saturday. You
You
only
don't
get
go.
dirty one
Yes,
day.
one
The rest of the
day.
time you can dress up. The conference you want to dress up.
Yes, bring.
I know the goat
bring-
lady's got a whole wardrobe. She's going to be showing off her wares.
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably. I had to come next show. I will dress up like to go to the adventure tour.
There you go.
Yeah, with the helmet, gloves.
Oh, there
a
you go.
Little sweatshirt, pants, boots. We have everything ready, and we had to have extra jacket in case that you have. The most they come in too early or at the first tour or at the last tour, because can be a little bit cold, but not much.
I don't think it'll be August. I'm more worried of being a little bit hot, but it can get hot down there because we're down. The Horseshoe Ranch is a little farther inland and down in the valley. So they said it can get hot, and August is the hottest month here, but it's nothing.
Yeah, the tour will be around 3 hours, right?
3 or 4 hours.
3 or 4 hours. Yeah.
So you'll have plenty of time to go and come back, and if you
We
want
have
to go on a
different
second one,
arteries too.
some
The
of the guys
first-
like Flip Flop Ron was here. He's a former professional driver, so he'll probably want to. He can kind of. He doesn't even need a tour guide or anything. So.
He's ready to go.
Huh?
Don't get lost there.
Well, yeah, but he drives around. Don't go touring in flip flops. He actually rode in the. We were out in the middle of nowhere, the desert, and we weren't planning on it. We were just going to go for a little fun. He was in his flip flops. Like, oh, Ron, what is it? We get lost or something happens and we break down here. How are you going to get back? Because we
Okay,
only
but
had
he's-
2 bottles
he's
of water, and it was not. You don't want the kind of adventure tour I would lead you on. That's why we've got a professional.
Tour guide.
Tour guide on this.
Yeah, guy. We had the recommendation is go everybody together. You have to stop for something. You let us. You know what? We make 2
We'll have
stops
walkie-talkies.
too. We had 2
Oh,
stops.
walkie-talkies, yeah.
So we can communicate as the drivers go.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Somebody wants to stop. Stop here.
Okay.
Stop up ahead. So we'll have walkie-talkies. keep
Oh,
communication.
it's really well organized. Ernesto's really picked up the ball on this thing. we need to get together with Stephanie and Victor because we got to get the logo down and
Oh.
but we all have we have a debate on we're going to figure out which one. There's one of the logos they say that looks more like poop than smoke, so we need to. You-
Okay, guys, but we have surprise too.
What's
For
that?
the people that are going to the tour, we will have a special teacher for the tour. Okay?
Yes.
We
Yeah.
have a special teacher to go on the tour. If you wanna wear, will be more easy to identify you after when we are at the town or when we are at the ranch. You wanna wear, you can wear. You don't wanna wear, it's okay. It's your decision. But we have a special
Yeah, all
teacher
kinds of
for
little-
the tour.
All kinds of little toys. I'm hoping to have a lot of other cool stuff there too. Yeah, there's some stuff that I'm not going to talk about it yet, guys. There's going to be one surprise. We're building the excitement. Okay, this is just now I feel comfortable that we got the right team in place, we got all the right tools in place, and now our focus is just to make this the very best conference that's ever been, and have lots of fun, but really some really heavy discussions and hit the controversial points in Bitcoin because these things need to be addressed. They can't just be all fluff and promoting Bitcoin and pumping Bitcoin. That'll take care of itself if we have it on. If we just keep plodding along on a sound foundation. I know it's real easy to say, well, let's kind of force it on everybody. No, I don't think it's going to work that way. I really don't. I think we might be making a mistake there, but that's one of the things we'll be discussing because I certainly am not. There's more opinions than mine. So, got any questions out on there that we need to address? All right.
Oh, by the way, at the web page, we will have one part. I'm not sure if Shirley did that. We are talking yesterday with Christina. We had to have one part at the web page after that you buy your ticket. Will be there some part for you get to us or your itinerary for set up the transportation back and forth.
Right.
Pick you up to move the Ensenada to the ranch and the ranch to the airport back when you are back.
And it's perfectly fine to drive down here. It's a beautiful drive. I do recommend if you come through San Diego and the San Ysidro border crossing because the signs are right there. It'll guide you. You just take the scenic road, and it takes you right to Ensenada. It's a beautiful drive. So if you come in on Wednesday morning and make that drive, it's about a 2-hour drive or less. I mean, you'll take your time. If you run, you can do it an hour and a half, but it's so beautiful. You'll want to stop
if
places.
you want to
have
stop,
for
you
lunch
have-
at La Fonda.
Look, I make 40 minutes.
I recommend. Yeah, you make 40 minutes.
I make 40 minutes.
Right, but if you're not in a hurry, then we recommend you stop off at the La Fonda and have some margaritas and a beautiful breakfast or
lunch,
steak and
yes.
wonderful restaurants along the way with beautiful views. La Fonda is what I would recommend. Which
And
is about
next
halfway.
stop, El Mirador.
Mirador,
Beautiful
yes,
view.
the Mirador is a beautiful view.
You can have Mexican candy.
Yeah, they have a candy store there, and that's what we do when we tour people in. You can also drive in from Otay Mesa or Tecate or Mexicali. Now, we're familiar with those roads. Anywhere else farther east, I'm not, but all of the Baja is very safe and good roads all the way through, and they'd be well marked. So any of those entrances coming into the Baja are fine. And I do, if we have the transportation for those that either aren't going to be driving, they'll be flying in, or they're leery about driving in Mexico. I'm not at all. I think it's a wonderful place. You do check with your insurance company before you come, because not all of them cover coming to Mexico, and if they don't, then you'll have to buy. I think the insurance is, I don't know, $8 a day or something.
Yeah, it's not much.
It's not much.
It's not much. It's cheaper. But if you think will be much better to pick you up, you don't want to drive, you don't want to have worry for
Right.
drive, and you don't know the city, we will pick you up.
Yeah, and we'll take care from the time you arrive in Mexico to the time you go back. You're in good hands by three beautiful ladies that I'm just really pleased with. Christina and Karina, and the goat lady. So I love Ensenada, but these gals, they love this town, and when you see the enthusiasm, and they're getting, they see the vision, and they've heard about Bitcoin. They see what we're doing here. And she walked into our studio. She looked at the studio. Wow, I didn't know you did all of this.
Probably she's imagined just one little camera, your laptop, and that's all. What's the way that we started years ago?
Yeah, that's the way that you always start. And, we're going to have this stuff ready to go. We want to have a studio down here. It's beyond ugly old goat, guys. It's here. I'd love to see, more Spanish Bitcoin programming, and the facilities are here. I know we have a lot of people that are coming down here to check out Ensenada to see if it's their second home or the place they want to go to. I do recommend. My goal is to not go back to the United States after this year. I'm trying to arrange my affairs so it's no longer necessary. I still go across about once a month, but I'm much more comfortable in Mexico, and this is my home now, and I'm hoping to get dual citizenship too. We're close on that, but I still need to do it. And we have a lot of speakers that are Mexican, and then we have a lot of expatriates that are living in Mexico too. So I know, like Robert Allen, he lives in Mexico. Of course, we have Victor, who lives in Tijuana. We have David Puel, who he lives in Puebla, I think Puebla, and it's a really good mix, guys. And so we're here to have fun. We're here to learn, and we're here to show off Ensenada.
Yep, for sure.
That's what we're.
And guys, if you have not enough, we have one place that we want. Probably we can bring it up to the new bar that we went. Remember, the margaritas was so delicious.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah,
yeah,
that
they're
place.
not,
If
they're
we
really
have
inexpensive.
some-
Chingas, yeah.
La
I can't believe it.
cantinera,
A
no? La
dollar
cantinera.
margaritas, 24 pesos, a little dollar, and they're good
Over $1.
margaritas.
Yes, it's good.
A dollar
And
for
we
a
live-
beer. I haven't seen that for a while. Really, and it's a sports bar. They don't have a limited menu, but you're gonna have enough to eat anyway. But it's kind of
Yeah, if you wanna hang out with somebody else, we can.
and it's a local thing. It's not tourist. It's a bar for
Down the street.
right down the street from where we're at. So there's a lot of microbrews around it. We got a microbrew just a block over.
Irish pub.
Irish
And
pub
the
is.
one over there entering Ensenada, the one where we went to. It's a sports bar too.
Yeah.
They make their own brew. So
Oh yeah, Irish. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Irish pub. And then right within a block, we have some of the best taco stands in town. We have three of them, and they're all three just great. We got a little birria stand. In fact, I'm thinking about getting my birria guys, see if they'll, when we go out to Horsepower Ranch, maybe we should stop by the birria place, and we'll talk to them and see what's going on. But
Yeah, let's see. Let's
I
check it out.
it's my
We have a
favorite
lot of
birria
things.
place. I just want to support it. The guy's really nice. I walk in, and they're just, the people down here are just very accommodating and polite. They're so much more polite.
Yeah, probably. Look, now that you are talking a lot about the birria that you like, that we like. Yes, we like. I like the birria too. Probably the people get up early by 6 a.m. before the conference. Probably we can arrange to had one bus to move people to the beer stand. But
Yeah, again, the
f-
birria. Yeah, that'd been a good
had
idea.
to
Going to
be
have
6
birria in the
a.m.
morning. If particularly for you carnivores out there, birria is this spicy beef stew. It's really heavy.
Shredded beef.
Huh? It's shredded beef, and it's they eat it for breakfast. It's a breakfast thing, breakfast and lunch.
Well,
They not very. Most of them should. Yeah, breakfast with a hangover. But they don't. But they.
Okay, I let the Mexicans use. Eddie, Jesus used for the hangover.
Yeah,
Okay.
but tequila doesn't give you a hangover.
Spicy and sweaty.
So tequila doesn't give you a hangover. So at any rate, well, you guys, you can see what we're doing here, how much fun it's going to be. We're having fun just doing it, and there's still, the best thing you can do is order your ticket because the ticket's going to go up. And the best thing you can do is that way you can see how we're going to be organizing it. Once you get your ticket, then we're going to open up. So Christina is in communication with you. The event, any questions that you have about everything, she'll be answering. She's got access to the website now, and
Yep. And
very-
remember, guys, it's 5 days and 4 nights.
5 days and 4
4
nights.
nights include in your ticket.
And like I say, we have people that are coming. Oh, I did not mention. I want to mention the workshops because if you come early, yeah, just scroll down. Jimmy Song and Giacomo both have a workshop. And so there they go. Programming Bitcoin, programming blockchain with Jimmy Song. This is not cheap. I think it's $3,000.
I'm opening it now.
Okay.
This is where you apply.
$4,000, okay, in Bitcoin. You get a discount if you do it now. So if you're going to do that, do it now. We'll take another night, although if you don't want to spend a hotel room, we'll put you up here. We're going to have bunks here.
At the Beacon House.
Yeah, Bitcoin House. We'll have
Yeah.
places you can, because we're actually going to have these workshops at the new house, I don't know if I want to call it the Bitcoin Standard Institute or if I want to call it Sound Money Institute. I mean, they're both the same as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you have to have at least a basic of Python.
Yeah.
I think this is the test, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got a little test and make sure that, because he doesn't want you to take the class if you're not qualified. Giacomo's is a little bit different now. This is $4,000, $3,000 if you do it
It's
now.
2 days, but
It's
it's
2
2
days.
days. Start. What time it start?
That's up to them. I'm sure they're gonna start at 8 or 9 o'clock. I'm sure that's up to them. There's $1,000. You get all the equipment with it, what you need. He's gonna teach I think Lightning Network comes in that thing. Anyway, this is the one thing I did want to do, and but I'm gonna have to do it at another time. Maybe if they have an Understanding Bitcoin conference, I'll do it then. But this is this is what they're gonna teach you. And it's
This workshop is 2 days too, right?
yeah, they're both 2 days.
Including
Yes,
the drive.
and there it
the
is.
drive.
You can see how it works.
The man.
Here's the man, and that was at Understanding Bitcoin. I think that was in Malta. I did not get to that one, but hopefully this next one they're going to have it. I think it's going to be in Dubai, and hopefully I'll be able to take the class there. So, at any rate, I got it. Can you take the show over for a minute, or are we done? I gotta.
I think we're done.
All
I
right.
think we're done.
All right. Well,
But-
thank you, guys.
But if you buy the ticket in advance, you will have more discount. Okay.
Yep. Because I know it's going to come, Tal. I wanted to, and my members, I had a special show just for our members, and let them know, hey, if you're going to get a ticket, get it now, because there's not going to be a discount once we get past the 6th. And once we sell out, I mean, we're sold out, guys. There's just no way we can make room if you don't have a ticket. So that's the way it's going to be. And we're limited. We're limited right now to 100, but it looks like it will open up to 200. And that'll work.
Yeah, I wanna read, guys, the special offer they have. If you buy the ticket now, you have a special discount. Yes, that registration details cost is per 1,000 per student payable in Bitcoin. 500 discount if you applying 14 days before the event. But if you buy 28 days or more, you will have $1,000 in discount. That's good, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, but you won't pay for 4,000. You will pay 3,000 if you buy now. But you have to check it out because the last day is more expensive.
Yeah.
Let's check the other. Okay. Okay. So no, this don't have a discount, but you will have the node. You will have the node, and you will learn how use the node. But it's good. It's good price, guys. You will learn a lot. You will learn a lot in 2 days. Them start will be. We don't know exactly what time they start, but is will be around 9 a.m. and finish
They start at
4
9,
or 5 a.m.
What's that?
p.m.
The workshops, they start at 9.
Will be
It's up to
around
them.
9.
I'm sure it'll probably be 8 or 9. I'm sure 9. That's up to them, but they just need to get here, so they're here. I'm guessing it'll start at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but if you come to the workshop, will be Tuesday and Wednesday, and but you have to pay the extra
No,
for
it'd be an
the
extra
when
night.
you
If
when
you want to stay at the hotel,
sign
you can stay here.
in. When you sign in, you have to pay your own hotel. That don't include that with the ticket,
Right.
but you will learn a lot. If you wanna buy, you don't wanna spend money at the hotel, you can stay at the Bitcoin house and be around Ugly and here at the studio too and share with Ugly here.
We can ride around the block in my car. I'll take you for a little joyride.
Yeah.
So anybody that signs up for Jimmy and Giacomo, so we'll have the 3 vehicles here, and we can actually drive around. We got some dirt roads pretty close. I'll give you a few thrills. And we didn't cover the VIP ticket. So let's do
the
that
VIP
too, because
ticket,
guys, if you really want to
yes.
support our work and what we're doing here, we are offering a VIP ticket, and let me outline what that gets you. So VIP, yeah. So scroll down. Let's go look at the VIP because all the extras are on it. Okay, here it's not it's $10,000. Okay, but you'll become a member of.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's one thing you're gonna get. Okay. You're gonna have access to the studios. If the only VIP, if you sign up for the workshops, you'll be right in the same. So you'll be able to come here. But we can't let everybody in our little studio here. But if you're VIP, you can come in.
Well, there's 2 studios.
Yes, it's gonna be 2 studios, and so yeah, we're.
And you will be in a nice and beautiful
Yeah,
hotel.
we have a 5-star resort, and you'll get a villa suite. There's pool there, fire pit, sleeps up to 3 people, and you'll get. It's a ticket for 2. I mean, we'll include that, and that you'll
Okay.
have. So if you bring your wife, she can come to all the events. Like I know my daughter-in-law's coming, and she's not going to go to the conference, not really interested. And she's going to take care of the kids too. She's going to help us with that, but she wants to go to the dinner. So yeah, so my son and they'll be coming to the dinner. I'm putting my family up there because it's very private, and a lot of the speakers, particularly those bringing families, will be there. It's a quiet, wonderful place, and it's apart from the hotel, but we'll commute there.
And you can share with the speakers because they
they're
will
gonna
be there
Yeah,
around.
Jimmy and Giacomo are
after the
they're going to be
conference.
up there, and so when you want to go there and you want to sit around the fire pit at night and just talk.
Yeah, and enjoy it.
It's
Talk
a
whatever.
beautiful- it's a
You have
beautiful
questions
resort.
you
It
want to
really
share
is.
with them. That's why you are a VIP.
Right.
We don't have much
You get
tickets,
the
too much tickets.
Canary dinner for 2 on that one. I should probably put that on. You get, of course, you'll be at the award show. You've got the adventure tour for 2. You don't have to worry about that extra accommodation. It's all covered. And free pickup and delivery from the airport or the border, whatever you're doing. And there'll be other perks too. But, you don't need that if you want the extra, the networking and really get to know some of these guys. Then buy that ticket. It's actually for 2 people, and it does help support us, to crack the nut on this thing, because it's going to be a challenging nut to crack, but I'm sure we'll do it. All right. Anything else? I think we got it. So, yeah, we will be limited on the VIP package too, because I have a limited. I think I've got 5 villas up there. So whatever, as they fill up, I guess they do have some extra villas, so we probably get. But anyway.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
that
not the
time
nice.
is
Yeah,
the time everybody come
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
to the winery country,
Yeah.
and will be
the number
if we
one
don't
thing,
book
guys,
on
if you're
time,
coming to this
probably we
thing, the
don't have
best
more.
is gonna, and the VIP, all this stuff is gonna go up accordingly. So, if you're gonna do it, the VIP will be going up.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The VIP have discount if you hit the button of the
Yeah,
picture?
it gets a discount, so it's not really 10,000.
Really?
It's 8,500. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's not that much. Yeah, it's really not. And
Okay.
yeah, it's for 2. So
For
you
two.
really, I mean,
Get it a bargain.
it is. Well, and you get my membership, so you're getting everything. It's definitely worth it.
The equity app.
You get the equity app from Victor, and it's just gonna,
Okay,
we're gonna
guys,
make it-
except to you, what ticket you wanna buy and how much you wanna save.
right. And let's see, roll up, because I think that you can buy them individually. I think that we've set it up now. We don't want people coming on the adventure tour if they don't go to the conference. So, but we kind of have that. You can, because if you're going, you might need an extra one. But
There we go. Yeah, we have extras here.
okay, there you go. If you want an extra adventure tour package, you want an extra canary dinner, then you can do it. So that's exactly how we did it. So that's the deal.
That's it.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope we get the message across. And I'll be doing another show tomorrow, and then I'll be.
Yeah, if you have any question, you can ask. We can answer as soon as possible. And about the Telegram and Telegram group, if Ugly don't answer soon, I will answer when I can. Because
not very
sometimes
good.
he don't see much the messages, but I can answer as soon as possible. Okay.
Yeah, and we'll be setting up for the attendees a group too, and that's something that Christina will be working on. So she coordinate anybody that has questions. She's the event coordinator, and very well. She knows what she's doing.
Yep.
And we're going to make some trips out to see the horsepower ranch today too.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We had to keep going. We had to go and make payments. We had to be sure everything is working up for the conference. For everything are ready for you, for help you up.
Yep.
We're done.
Okay, guys.